Mindful of your all's valuable time. So thank you guys for coming to this system sessions. I'm going to be covering just kind of a walkthrough on MaxCenter because I've had a lot of questions about it. MaxCenter's kind of changed some things, and then a lot more stuff came after R4 that I just want you guys to be aware of as agents with Remax Lake of the Ozarks. So the first thing I want to talk about is there's this big conspiracy about the right and the wrong way to log in to MaxCenter or Lead Street, things like that. So most of you guys have this MaxCenter like login page bookmarked on your Chrome browser, and it's fine if you log in this way. However, sometimes that login, that particular way will cause some of these applications to maybe not be there, especially Lead Street. So if you're logging in that way and you don't see Lead Street, know that you probably need to log in the other way, which is through the eEngage login. If any of you don't have this also bookmarked just in case you need to access some of the Remax apps, please do so. That link I'm going to put in the chat box here in case you guys don't have it. And it's the same login credentials that you use for your MaxCenter login. So if you log in through the MaxTech login, it's a little bit different setup. I don't know. Some of you guys are new, so I don't know if you've ever seen the MaxTech side of things, but they have a lot of different stuff in here as well. So if you go to the dashboard or the apps, either way is fine. You can see where you can access MaxCenter here or Lead Street. I also just want to point out that the MaxTech dashboard and resources are pretty good. This is where when you get those emails like once a week where they're doing that like tech training from MaxCenter or going through different applications, you can find a lot of those videos here in the MaxTech platform versus on MaxCenter. They have lots of good resources and calendars and just different things like that. So if you don't know about this, please bookmark it and utilize these applications to also log in. So any questions about that so far? Okay, perfect. The next thing I want to walk through is just kind of this new look that MaxCenter came out with. All of the applications are still there, but they may be harder to find because of wording or how they kind of move things around or change the image that goes with it. So I just am going to kind of walk through some of these and tell you kind of what they are or where to find them. As you can see, I have some of these toggled to favorite as well. So if you find yourself, utilizing some of these apps recurringly, go ahead and favorite that app by just clicking on that little icon right here. And that way, when you log in and maybe you go to your dashboard, like this pops up first, your frequently used or favorite apps are going to be right here instead of you scrolling through the long list and trying to find them. So some of these, okay, so if you guys don't know, if you're new, MaxCenter Go is the new like Remax Facebook. It's essentially its own social media platform. It's a really cool platform when you get into it, only because they really do a good job of, categorizing different posts, and they do post a lot of things that you could maybe use on a social media aspect or tips and tricks for your business, different things like that. And again, when you get into MaxCenter, if you see a post that you like or want to come back to later, you can favorite those as a saved item and access them here. You can also send messages similar to Facebook and like and comment on posts similar to Facebook. So that's what MaxCenter Go is. It gets confusing, and I get questions on it all the time because people and agents are confusing MaxCenter Go for MaxCenter. It's not the same thing. MaxCenter Go is just like a social media platform. Next one is advertising, social, and print. This is the new launch application look for Megaphone. So again, you'll probably want to favorite this one. When you go into this one, again, it's just going to bring up the Megaphone platform. And again, there's a video that I've already done covering Megaphone on our YouTube channel if you want more in-depth training on Megaphone, or you can get with me and I can help you with that as well. So just let me know. But advertising social print means Megaphone now. Recruiting and retention, obviously, none of you guys probably utilize this a lot. It's just filled with lots of different resources and things that you can use for like things that you can print off and use for recruiting and retention. This applies and is a great application for maybe some team leaders that we have, full of really good information on like Remax versus the competitors, different things like that that you can maybe use in a recruiting meeting. Your marketing portal, this one I always try to encourage Remax agents to also save as a favorite, only because when you come into the marketing application, it gives you the ability to find any possible thing that you are looking for that is already compliant with all of the social media and marketing guidelines for the franchise. So if you're looking for, specific logos or digital and social print options, you can come in here, go into campaign files, or just find anything that you're looking for that is already approved and ready to go. And you don't have to wonder, like, is this the right red? Is this the right blue? Anything like that. It's already approved by Remax. So that's why it's important to save it and utilize some of the features in this marketing portal. Any questions so far? Awesome. Lead Street, again, we all know what Lead Street is. Tons of videos if you're new on our YouTube. Lead Street is essentially our CRM and marketing platform. It's also where a lot of our agents house their database, communicate with their database, and where you can access the website that Remax provides you as an agent. Lots of really good functionalities to Lead Street. Lead Street is coming back. I don't know if you noticed, but when I was in that eEngage Max Tech dashboard, their little icon for Lead Street is actually called Lead Street Plus now. And that's because that's what Lead Street is moving towards. It's going to have a little bit more capabilities and functions. Our region hasn't adopted all of that fully, but it's coming. And I think that Lead Street is going to continue to be really great. It's going to work really great. I know as I'm talking to agents every day, I'm seeing a lot of leads coming back through Lead Street. So make sure that if you utilize Lead Street as your database, CRM, and lead gen, that you're staying on top of that when you get a lead. Most of the time I see agents, when a lead comes through, they don't immediately jump on it. And it's almost, with the market being the way that it is, something that you have to almost immediately jump on. So be sure that, your lead settings are correctly going into the season. You have your zip codes right, different things like that. So it's working properly for you. The only other note I like to mention about Lead Street is I talk to agents a lot about going into your website and going into maybe like your site editor feature, and then just maybe taking out a period, putting that period back in, changing up a couple wordings, or adding a new testimonial versus the old one that you had on there. Any kind of small changes like that, like once a week or maybe bi-weekly, will help Lead Street on the back end algorithms feed your website up on search engines. So anytime that you can go in there and mess with it a little bit is a positive thing. Any questions on that? And again, go to YouTube if you have any questions on Lead Street. I'm really excited about our YouTube channel because I took some time last week and went through all of the existing videos and I added them to specific playlists. So if you're looking for something specifically, go to the YouTube channel, hit playlists, and then you'll see the different categories there for maybe what you're searching for. Remax News, again, it's just a resource for all kinds of things, stories and updates for Remax. I'll kind of show you what it looks like, but it's not something that a lot of people use a whole bunch. But again, if you're looking to leverage maybe some of the brand and the balloon into some of your marketing, or maybe some of these articles to pass to your database, it's a pretty good application to find kind of some newer what's going on with Remax information. EDR travel. So it says you can book flights and hotels for business or personal travel. I don't know a ton of people who utilize this a lot, but from what I've gathered, it's essentially a place to set you up with kind of a travel agent. You get some discounts for being a Remax agent and utilizing it. Other than that, I personally haven't used it. So if anybody has or is going to, you might check it out, especially if you have an upcoming trip coming on, and let me know how that goes. So I can pass it on. Children's Miracle Network portal. This is where you can go and access anything that deals with the Children's Miracle Network. Now, I know locally through our brokerage, we have our charitable foundation and we do a lot for our local communities through that foundation. But Remax as a whole corporate does a lot with Children's Miracle Network, and it's a really awesome thing. So you can access this if you're interested in, giving back to Children's Miracle Network or finding any logos or marketing material that deal with that. Recruiting website, again, that's just basically like a URL generator. If you are maybe a team or a brokerage that's like looking to create a specific website for recruiting purposes. Agent office portal. This one's pretty important and one that I definitely want to spend a little bit of time talking about. If you go into the agent office portal by just clicking on it, and it might be different because I'm not technically an agent, but so it might look a little bit different on your screen. But this one's important because you need to go in here and make sure that your information is correct and up to date. You have the right picture. This is where you can also go. So some of you, when you joined, you filled out that member profile form and provided a credit card number on that member profile form for your 410 annual due. That's gone away now. We still fill out the member profile, but the corporate company has asked that agents go into this particular information and put in your credit card information here that then iFranchise then takes and charges for your annual recurring bill. So this is really important. Like I said, just make sure that your information is up to date because it is all layered on the back end to make sure that it feeds over to your lead street profile, your overall profile, and then also the brokerage profile. So when people are online searching for Remax agents at Lake of the Ozarks or in Missouri or whatever, it sometimes pulls up that brokerage side and gives a list of all of our agents. And a lot of our agents sometimes still have, like the balloon for their picture when it should be their actual photo. So that's kind of why that matters. Any questions on that? Okay. The other thing, so if you're in the agent office portal updating that, also just make sure that if you go up to the top where your picture is and go into update profile here, that it matches. So just make sure that both of them are the same, however you would like that to be. What else? Global referrals. So this is a good resource if you're trying to build a referral database, which I highly recommend everybody should have. Global, again, is more for any agent, any brokerage on a global level, whereas let me see if I can find it. I'm not sure where the other one is, but there's another one that's more like Remax Referrals, and they may have taken it away and just went with this Global Referrals. But it's just a place to come in and do like basically a Google search of other agents in particular markets that your clients might be looking for, and helps you connect with them and build that referral database. iFranchise, I don't know if you guys will have this on yours. I probably do just because I'm an admin for the company. So don't worry too much about that one. It's more on back-end billing and setup for agents. URL shorteners. So this one's, kind of a cool thing only because I've seen a lot of agents utilize it or a lot of teams utilize it. And basically what you can do, and the example that I've seen is when you get like a listing, a lot of our teams do this. But when you get a listing, you can come in and make that address or, name of your client or whatever into its own URL or website. So that's something that you can say in a listing appointment when you're meeting with clients and just be like, part of my value proposition is, when we list your house, we're going to give you your own website. And so they come in here, just do the create link, and try to set up that URL. I have a lot of agents that also go in and try to do that through GoDaddy. So, I mean, right now you can get like a GoDaddy link, especially for like something like an address for like less than $1. So it's just something to think about if you kind of want to use that as a value proposition with your clients. Now, I will tell you, I am not fluent with the URL shortener, but if you have any problems with it, just reach out to me if that's something that you want to do, and we can dive deep together and try to figure that out. What else? Product support. Obviously, if you have any tech support options or questions, concerns. Luxury. Again, if you're a certified luxury agent, you can find a lot of the Remax collection, which is kind of the certified luxury side of Remax Corporate for advertising resources and things that you can save there. Same with commercial. If you are a commercial agent and focus on commercial, you can find a lot of advertising options as well there that are compliant. And then you have your first, so repeat and referral business is the new first app. I know that it probably doesn't look like that, but that's what that means. So if you are an agent that's interested in trying first, you can come in here and sign up and get that going. And I will tell you, when I was at R4, there was a lot of conversation about the first app. If you're not familiar with the first app is, it's a new technology that Remax has kind of purchased on the back end. It's one of the reasons why I love Remax, because they go to a lot of these tech conferences all the time and, you know, kind of get the new and upcoming stuff from new and upcoming people. So it's really cool. But what the first app does is it gives you an application on your phone. You enter in your clients or your database, and then based off of search engine optimization, backend algorithms, AI, even they find people who are basically ready, willing, and able through their own search results on their phone or interests on their phone. And it will notify you as the agent that this person might be ready to buy or sell, and gives you the option to contact them. So yeah, so when that came out, Phoebe and I spent a lot of time kind of trying to get that to work for our agents, and we were coming up short kind of with our market here. And the reason why is because the application itself has a hard time working with short, smaller second home markets. And it's mainly due to that second home feature, because it'll basically, when a person shows interest on the app, it gives like a 5-star rating. Well, because we're a second home option in a second home market, that rating might appear a little off. When I talked to the developers of the first app, you know, they kept saying like, this might be a problem that you run into. However, you should still try it, because at the end of the day, a lead's a lead. So again, not going to tell you that you have to use it. It is an option out there. I haven't had a chance since I've been back from R4 to kind of look into it, but Phoebe and I will probably do that very soon. If you want to log in and try it, let's see how it works and get with me, and we can go from there. But I really do like the first app, and I've seen a lot of success in other markets with them utilizing it. So kind of cool. Any questions on that? Okay. Oh, here's the Remax referral one. So different than global. Global's all agents everywhere. Remax referrals is just Remax agents everywhere. So pretty much the same thing, used for good building of a referral database. Both are good resources. I see a lot of our Remax agents kind of stick with the Remax referral one and Google. I mean, just Googling. So marketplace. So if you're looking for approved vendors and suppliers, that's what this one is for. If it'll load. So you can come in and they have it all categorized now. This works for just platforms, vendors, like much like Showing Time or Home Snap, you know, different things like that. You can come in and find different stuff. And then you can also come in and do like swag and print if you're looking for something specific that, excuse me, that maybe you want to hand out or create for your business. You can come in and pretty much find anything that you're looking for supplies and resources. Video and social content. So this is one that I really like to touch on for agents, mainly because you guys know I love video and throwing yourself out there, big proponent for it. But when you come into Remax Hustle, this is where you can find those really awesome Remax commercials that you can customize that has like you physically put your own picture, your own information on it. Looks like it comes from you. You can make a listing video in here with your own images. It's really user friendly. Again, I have a video on our YouTube that covers how to do that and what that looks like, but it's really easy plug and play. It walks you through step by step. You can also create like little fun stickers or a community message. They have recruitment videos if you're a team leader as well. That again is just like the commercials. It can be customized and branded to you specifically and your team. And then it also just gives you a free video editor. So if you kind of want to mash some of your own stuff together, it provides you that through a really easy plug and play video editor. So that's what Remax Hustle is. I would encourage everybody to favorite it by clicking this button, going in, playing with it, and maybe some of your downtime and pushing out or having it help you push out more content to your business. There's also the Zoom application. So if you utilize Zoom for your clients, you can utilize Zoom here. I will tell you that like when COVID hit and we got the Zoom feature, it provided that to the brokerages, like the next step subscription up of Zoom to the brokerage for free, which basically allowed for over an hour's worth of being on a meeting and being able to record different things like that. That since COVID has kind of died down a little bit, this Zoom application is only the basic version of Zoom now. So just keep that in mind. It's no different than kind of going to the Zoom website. You're just going to have that basic package of Zoom and not the full package where you are allowed to record and different things. I think if you wanted to utilize Zoom like that, it's like $15 a month or something. Learning and education. So this is the new Remax University application. Again, favorite this, and I'm going to come back to Remax U to kind of end this class because they've done some really good updating in Remax U. But that's what this one is now. And then you also have Build Your Business with Remax. This is just basically recently released recruiting and retention tools, more for a brokerage level or a team level. Your idea portal right here is where you can submit ideas for any of these applications or just overall MaxCenter. I know that probably corporate loves me because I'm always submitting ideas on there. However, I will tell you that they do give incentives. I think now if you submit a good idea and they take it and run with it, I think they'll kick you like a little bit of money or a gift card or something now. So definitely if you have suggestions, I would use the idea portal there. And then finally, Photify. Now, I don't think I did a training video on Photify when I had Photify, but Photify is kind of a new application similar to Megaphone where you can go in and use a lot of Remax templated items to create social media posts and graphics and things like that. I will tell you, I love Photify. It's really easy to use. And as a Remax agent, you get Photify for $4 a month. So it's pretty cost effective. I don't know. Let me see what happens if I go into it. Yeah. So you just follow this link and follow the prompts to get started. So that way it'll hit you for the $4 instead of the full amount that is provided to everybody else. This is kind of what it looks like though. I mean, you can literally find logos, stickers, social graphics. It's all editable and it all links with all of your social platforms. So like when you're done, you download it, upload it, or anything like that. It's a really cool feature. Some different examples of kind of what they make or what you can make. So I like Photify a whole bunch. Any questions on any of these applications? Okay. I'm going to come back to Remax U in just a second. The couple other things that I want to show you that's kind of new to MaxCenter for an agent is the new dashboard. So at R4, they kind of told us and launched this to everybody, and I was really excited about it, mainly because, like you can see, if you're an agent, it keeps track of your award progress now throughout the year. So you can kind of see as you're, branching up with transactions, where you're coming and what you're trying to meet as far as the award that you're going for. You also get some referral information here too. So if you're utilizing that global referral exchange or the Remax referral, you can do access that here as well with a find agents, view existing referrals, and it'll keep track of all of that now for you. And then finally, the build your business. So it'll set yourself up for success by completing some of these business steps. So if there's something that you're lacking on MaxCenter or something that the system through the backend algorithms thinks that you could do better with, you can come in here, click get started, and it'll walk you through step by step on just some things that maybe you could update or things to make it better for search engine results, just anything that you can think of. I think it might even touch on some training as well through Remax University. So that's kind of cool new features to MaxCenter right there. Any questions on that? Okay, awesome. Well, lastly, I just want to end this session kind of covering some new features of Remax U. Now, I get mixed consensus when we talk about Remax U because I have some agents that don't utilize Remax University at all, or some agents that do. Either way is fine, doesn't matter. But Remax University is really, really going to kick it up this year, and I'm super excited about it. They're doing a lot of really great things on the back end, and they're tailoring training now, much like I do on a local level or a brokerage level, a business level for you as an agent, and just support and overall resources. They started this new dashboard now where you can come in and find lots of training material via category. So if you're looking for maybe recruiting or broker marketing, agent development, business operations, you can click into any of these. You can also go into any of the momentum training right here. And then you can see that they just have tons of these like office meeting content ideas, recently added courses, learning to continue if you've been watching some of these, just all kinds of really neat stuff. The other thing that's coming from Remax University that I've been working on or trying to figure out since I've been back from R4 is Remax University is now going to allow the technology for a brokerage to basically create its own Remax U platform. So what that means is instead of me doing videos like this and then ending the class and taking it and uploading it to YouTube, I can take this video and upload it to our own brokerage page on Remax University and build a learning library there as well. So I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be something that we utilize in the very near future. I'm hopeful that they'll keep bringing new content training wise that, again, is more agent centric, something that, is shorter time frames that don't take up a lot of your time, but still give you the information that you need. So again, if you have some downtime, I'd highly recommend just coming in, clicking through the new Remax University and trying to find maybe some support that you might be lacking or looking for training wise. You also have like a virtual coach, so you can kind of have like a chat service option here if you're looking for something specific. There's an admin menu here where I can control different users, give out maybe some certificates, just all kinds of different cool stuff in here, guys. So any questions on Remax U or the new look of Remax U, anything at all?
Kaylin, at R4, they were talking about maybe having some group designation and certifications for brokerages. Is there an opportunity for us to do something if there's enough interest? Because I'd be interested in doing that.
Yes, that's a great question, Ron. I'm glad you brought that up. So I forgot about that was a big announcement as well. But if you come up here to this little user menu, you can see that they've also added certifications, designations, and also CE shops as well. That is something that they're really going to focus on going forward, and also something that we are going to probably and well, I know we're going to eventually leverage for the brokerage as well, being able to offer designations and CE credits to you guys, maybe even, and again, don't quote me because I haven't looked into it, but maybe even without leaving your office, something similar to this. So I'm really excited about that feature. And thank you, Ron, for reminding me of that.
Yep.
Any other questions? All right, guys. Well, as usual, if you have any concerns or any problems with any part of MaxCenter, Lead Street, any of these applications, please let me know. I'd be more than happy to help you. Check out our YouTube channel, not only for this video, but videos that, go into these applications a lot deeper. And I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have an awesome day.
All right. Thanks a lot, Kaylin. Have a great day.
You too. Thanks.